speaking of being a leader, speaking of being a man, speaking of having a little respect, and speaking of having appreciation, I love what Jordan Peterson had to say about men. And some woman was like, it's okay to be a man. He goes, okay, it's fucking necessary. They are the most needed people on the planet. Okay? Let's play this clip with Jordan Peterson.
Be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. This thing that works in a miraculous manner. They work themselves to death. And often, literally, the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful. You see university professors, especially of the social justice bent, they take everything they have for granted, failing to understand entirely that there's a massive infrastructure of unbelievably hardworking, solidly laboring, working-class men breaking themselves in half on a regular basis, making sure that everything that always breaks works.
Yeah, respect to Jordan Peterson on that. By the way, play the first 3 seconds of that clip.
1 second.
You can tell the tone of his voice how much he freaking cares about this. It's almost like he's on the verge of tears. Just play that little, can you play that little clip again?
Yep.
Be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go.
You know, so you can just tell by Jordan Peterson's voice. And we've had the opportunity to interview Jordan Peterson multiple times. I just recently saw him at an event that he did with Dave Rubin. I have some friends that work with Jordan Peterson. Obviously, everyone out there is familiar with Jordan Peterson. Yeah. But you can just tell in the tone of his voice how much he cares about this topic, how much he cares about this subject, how much he doesn't like the fact that men are being shitted on in today's society. And the woman, even in the interviewer, was basically saying, hey, it's okay to be a man. He's like, okay. It's necessary. Yeah. Okay? Now, let's give some women credit. Women, okay? Women create life. Women create life. Men create civilization. Men build the sidewalks, they build the roads, they build the railroads, they build the cities, they build the buildings, they build everything, they build the tunnels, they build the infrastructure. These are the nameless, faceless men who build society. And it's so easy to be like, whether you're just like a weak-minded man or a female or a feminist, and you're like, oh, whatever, fuck those guys. Oh, they're just the construction worker. They're just the garbage man. They're just the person working on the street. They're just the janitor. They're just the engineer. Whoever, they're just, whatever. I'm a hoity-toity person who works in an office. These people are the people that make society go, and they have thankless jobs, and they need to be thanked, and they need to be appreciated. And I think that's what Jordan Peterson's message is these are the people that are helping society run. If these people all quit their jobs, society would cease to exist. Just like if women stopped having children, life would cease to exist. This is the importance of a man in bringing value and bringing sustenance to the world, just like women brings life to the world. I say this all the time. In order for men to win, women don't need to lose. In order for women to win, men don't need to lose. I think we need to understand that there are different roles for genders, and that men and women have a role, and that men have their certain specific role and women have their certain specific role. And that doesn't mean that men can't do certain things that women are more inclined to do, and that doesn't mean that women can't do things that men are more inclined to do. That's fine. But let's be living in reality. Men do men things and women do women things, okay? Like, you could have kids.
Yes.
You can have babies.
Yep.
You'd be a great mom.
Thanks.
Okay? I can't do that. That's not my thing. No matter how hard the left woke agenda tries to push it, I don't have a vajayjay.
Thank God.
Okay. I'm not getting my period anytime soon.
Thank God.
And hopefully you're not getting a boner.
Definitely not.
Anyway, you know, I think what I've realized for sure since I've started doing this type of content is that there's this whole thing about that masculinity is looked down upon and the patriarchy and, You know, people like Tate are getting canceled and Jordan Peterson is getting canceled. And they're trying to tell you to go look up to certain femboys like the Dylan Mulvaney's of the fucking world. And men are just like, nah, bruh. Like, what's all that about?
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.